Since 1975.
And
So
how
32 years.
how did you find it?
Esther and I met, and we're sort of studying life, just trying to figure out what's going on. And our friend brought the book by and said, "I think you're ready to. I think you're ready to read this," and he just left it there on the table.
Yeah. And how long did it take for the book to
sink
do
in.
something?
Well,
For me, I read it quite a while before I was convinced of much. I was skeptical, so I searched it. Trying to find what flaws were in there, and I never found any that I could pinpoint. So I finally, I think I finally just gave in to how much learning there was and went along with that.
and for me, I read it, and there's a lot of things that rang true, but since I was raised as a Christian with the idea that you don't want to get led astray by false spirits, I prayed about it, and then went to the Bible and opened it up to John, I think it was 3 John 4, where it says, "Test the spirits." And if the spirit claims that Jesus is the Son of God, then it is of Christ. But if it claims that Jesus is not of God, then it is of the Antichrist. Well, since the last part of the book is all about Jesus' life, and it professed over and over again that Jesus was the Son of God, I thought, wow, that's a pretty good sign. So I started reading the book again, and came across page 1008, where it talks about the different revelations, the 5 different epical revelations that came to this planet. And Jesus was the 4th revelation, and the 5th, and it said of this, the Urantia papers, of which this is one, constitutes the 5th epical revelation to the world. And I thought, wow, this is either a really big deal or it's a big hoax, one or the other.
What is it about the book, the teachings that you would think, like say from somebody who hasn't heard about it, what would be something that they could sink their teeth into? I mean, something that practical, or something that's
well, the thought adjuster papers, on religion, living a religious life.
Now, what is the thought adjusters?
The thought adjuster is the fragment of the Father that lives within us.
Each person.
Each person, yes. So we are, like the Bible said, we are temples of God, and so the thought adjuster is what the revelators call the fragment of the Father that lives within each one of us. And I've benefited a lot from learning to listen more and praying more, learning how to pray rather than being selfish. Oh, dear God, help me in this and that. More how can I help others, and praying for others.
I don't know what to ask. Just say what you want.
The Jesus papers are a really nice spot to start, I think. Most people are familiar with the life of Jesus in some manner, and if they're really ready to learn and search, if they're searching for the truth, that's a place that they can find the truth and easily understand it. It's a truth that the ordinary person can grasp.
Why do you think that some people that you have introduced the book to can't seem to get into it? Because I have a lot of those.
Yeah, I think you have to be ready and searching. You have to be searching for more than what you're experiencing right here at the moment. And it's the Urantia Book is a serious search. I mean, you need to be looking for something to sit and read that many pages of stuff that is so deep that you don't understand what it's saying to start with.
Right.
And then the book tells you that you're not going to understand what it says. So
It lets us know that no matter how much we know, there's more to learn.
We're starting to drizzle here. Maybe I guess this is probably a good.
Yeah.
Well, thank you
But
very much.
it's a good search.
Uh-huh.
Very good search.
So, what can you tell somebody who has not heard about the book yet? I mean, what's the main? What would be the main teaching?
That the universe is friendly, and there's more that is than we know. To assume that this is all there is to be very limited in your understanding.
And that life past the life we're having here is just as real as we think the life is we have now.
Yeah.
The next life after this is just as real. It's just as touchable. It's reality, and it's
Yeah.
raining.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.